And happening now, thousands of people are able to offer a final goodbye to Pope Benedict XVI. The 95-year-old is lying in state at St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. CBS 4's Chris Livesay reports on his life and his legacy.
As the sun rose over St. Peter's Square, thousands lined up for the chance to pay their respects to Pope Benedict. Inside St. Peter's Basilica, mourners filed past his body that's lying in state through Wednesday.
It's a beautiful experience, but also it's humbling for me, as a priest, to get to have this experience in Rome.
He was known as a traditionalist, God's Rottweiler, for fiercely adhering to church doctrine. Despite his failures, during a 2008 trip to the U.S., he was the first pope to meet with victims of sex abuse and to publicly apologize, condemning what he called filth in the church. And in his most defining act, Benedict was the first pope to resign in 6 centuries, recognizing, he said, his incapacity to fulfill his ministry due to the strain of old age. While Francis championed Benedict's bravery to abdicate his power, having 2 men wearing white created the impression of 2 competing ideological camps, Francis the more liberal, Benedict the arch-conservative. Now, for the first time since he became pope in 2013, Francis is finally the only one. Now mourning his only confidant who could possibly understand what it meant to be pope, says Jerry O'Connell, Vatican expert for America magazine. What does Francis lose with the death of Benedict?
Francis has always been attracted to grandparents, and he's always referred to grandparents as very important in the life of the family. He has lost a grandfather.
And on Thursday, it will be Pope Francis making history, becoming the first pontiff in modern times, presiding over the funeral of his predecessor. We're told by the Vatican it will be a somber and simple affair, exactly how Benedict wanted it. Chris Livesay, CBS News, Rome.